everyone, and thank you for watching. Today we're excited to introduce our new project, Loop Wardrobe, a circular fashion platform designed for eco-conscious Gen Z consumers who want to look good and do good. Our generation genuinely cares about sustainability, but when it comes to fashion, the choices can be quite frustrating. Sustainable brands are often too expensive, or their eco-friendly claims feel questionable. There's limited style variety, and at the same time we all feel pressure to keep up with the fast-paced fashion trends. So many young people end up asking themselves, how can I do that without breaking the bank or sacrificing my style? That's where Loop Wardrobe comes in. Our app combines the ability to swap clothes, upcycle, and resale into one fun gamified platform, turning sustainability into a lifestyle, not a limitation. Here's how it works. You can swap it with others nearby or through the post. No money needed. You can explore our upcycle lab full of tutorials and creative challenges that teach you how to repair and reimagine old pieces. Each item has an eco score that shows exactly how sustainable it really is. And every time you swap or upcycle, you earn Loop points. Rewards you can redeem for discounts, perks, or exclusive content. But Loop Wardrobe isn't just an app. It's a community. In the social hub, users can share their thrifted or upcycled outfits, celebrate creativity, and inspire others to make fashion more circular. Together, we're building a space where sustainability feels stylish, social, and empowering. Our slogan just takes it a step further. Wear, share, repair, and repeat. It's more than just words, it's a movement. It represents a new rhythm for fashion, one where every outfit has a longer life and every choice makes a difference. At its heart, Loop Wardrobe stands for sustainability, authenticity, creativity, community, and transparency. For 18 to 25-year-olds who love fashion, but fast fashion wastes, Loop Wardrobe offers a circular fashion experience that's exciting, rewarding, and truly sustainable. So join the loop, because with Loop Wardrobe, we don't follow just trends. We wear, share, repair, and repeat. And that's a style that never ends.
Hi everyone, my name's Jordan, and now it's time for the market segment analysis. So our target audience is basically eco-conscious Gen Z people, specifically around the age of 18 to 25 years old, who actually care about the planet but still want to look good doing it. They're the generation that grew up with climate change headlines in their feed every day, and they've seen brands make big promises about being sustainable. However, they don't always deliver. So overall, Gen Z are cautious. Most of them want to shop ethically, but there's a problem. Sustainable fashion is expensive, and half the time it's hard to tell which brands are even legit. Deloitte's 2022 report found that more than 40% of Gen Z don't fully trust companies that claim to be eco-friendly. That's a large figure. They're also super influenced by social media. According to Statista 2023, over 70% of Gen Z find new brands on TikTok or Instagram. Through thrift hauls or influencer posts, basically trends are created overnight, and if you blink, you miss them. Next, from my earlier empathy map research, we saw the main frustrations. Firstly, sustainable clothes cost way too much. Secondly, it's hard to tell who's being real about sustainability. Thirdly, styles are limited. And lastly, there is that constant pressure to keep up with fast fashion. But here's what motivates them. They love feeling proud of their choices, being part of a community that actually cares, and supporting brands that feel authentic. And beyond just buying clothes, Gen Z want to be a part of something bigger. They like brands that let them participate, not just consume. Things like challenges, online communities, and social impact features make them feel involved rather than sold to. So, a platform that rewards real, sustainable actions like swapping or upcycling isn't just appealing. It fits perfectly with how they see their identity and values. So, there's this massive gap for something that's stylish, affordable, and genuinely sustainable. And that's exactly what Loop Wardrobe is built to fill. Now, I'll hand over to Faria for the product idea.
Fashion is fun, expressive, and ever-changing, but the way we shop for it hasn't caught up with the world that we live in just yet. Though, Loop Wardrobe changes the game completely. It's not another shopping app. It's a circular fashion platform designed to keep clothes in use and out of the landfill. Think of it as a digital ecosystem where style, sustainability, and creativity all connect. Here's how that works. Users can upload clothes they no longer wear and swap them with others nearby by post or totally cash-free. If you've got a pair of jeans that no longer fit, someone else might have the perfect jacket that you've been looking for. Every exchange keeps clothes in circulation, reducing waste and saving money. For the DIY crowd, there's the Upcycle Lab, a space filled with video tutorials, creative challenges, and tools to help users transform old pieces into something new. From crop tops made of old hoodies to denim patchwork bags, it's fashion fueled by imagination. Each item on the app has an eco score, showing how sustainable and ethical it really is, so users can make choices that match their values, not just their styles. And the more you engage, swapping, upcycling, or sharing, the more you earn Loop points that unlock rewards, discounts, and exclusive features within the app. But the real magic of Loop Wardrobe lies in its community. It's a space where users can post outfits, celebrate creative upcycles, and inspire one another. Because fashion doesn't have to be about competition. It can be about connection. Our logo, an infinite loop in the shape of a hanger, symbolizes fashion that never ends. And our slogan sums it up perfectly. Wear, share, repair, repeat. Loop Wardrobe turns sustainable fashion into a lifestyle, one that's stylish, social, and circular. So whether you're a trendsetter, a thrifter, or a maker, Loop Wardrobe invites you to join the loop, where every outfit has another story to tell.
Now that you have seen what Loop Wardrobe does and who it's for, I'll explain how we've positioned our brand in the market. Our name Loop Wardrobe captures our purpose, creating a continuous sustainable cycle for fashion. The three green arrows form the universal recycling loop, creating a small earth to show global responsibility, and the handshake underneath symbolizing community and collaboration. Together it reflects our mission to connect people through ethical fashion that keeps clothing in use, not in landfill. Our slogan, wear, share, repair, repeat, captures the lifestyle we want to inspire and encourage people to keep their clothes in motion instead of throwing them away. Everything we do is guided by 5 key values: sustainability, authenticity, creativity, community, and transparency. Our personality is bold, youthful, honest, and empowering because we're not just targeting a generation, we're a part of it. Our market position is simple. Loop Wardrobe bridges the gap between sustainability and social connection. We take eco-friendly fashion beyond individual action and make it something collective, creative, and fun. Compared to platforms like Vinnie's and Salvation Army, which focus mainly on resale, Loop Wardrobe goes further. We combined gamified rewards, creative upcycling challenges, and a social hub that celebrates a sustainable style. The World Economic Forum found that 75% of Gen Z value sustainability more than brand names, and this preference has grown each year. As you can see, Gen Z led all generations in prioritizing sustainability when shopping. But there's still a challenge. Research from McKinsey and Emerald shows a gap between what young consumers believe in and what they can actually access. That's where Loop Wardrobe stands out, making sustainability accessible, transparent, and authentic. At its core, Loop Wardrobe isn't just a fashion app, it's a community where creativity and standards meet. It empowers Gen Z to express themselves, protect the planet, and inspire change through fashion. Wear, share, repair, repeat.
Now, let's talk about how Loop Wardrobe actually gets out there, the marketing mix, or the 4 Ps. First, product. Loop Wardrobe is basically a one-stop app for circular fashion. You can swap clothes with people nearby, learn how to upcycle what you already have, and even see how sustainable each piece is with our eco score. Plus, users earn Loop points every time they swap or recycle, kind of like fashion karma. Secondly, price. We're keeping it accessible. The app's free to our users for basic features, but there's also a premium plan for $6.99 a month. That gives early access to swaps, upcycling, workshops, and brand discounts. It's cheaper than buying a single fast fashion outfit and still feels exclusive. Thirdly, Place. It's a digital-first platform on iOS, Android, and the web. But we're not stopping there. We'll also host pop-up swap events at unis, markets, and sustainable expos all around Australia. We're going to partner with stores like Salvo's and Vinnie's so people can drop off or pick up clothes through them too. Lastly, promotion. Now this is where the fun gets started. We'll run a TikTok and Insta campaign using hashtag style that never ends plus a swap one save one challenge. Every outfit swap plants a tree. We'll work with micro influencers and uni ambassadors because Gen Z trust people, not corporations. There will be referral rewards for inviting friends, and we'll kick it all off with a launch event called the Loop Festival streamed live on TikTok. To keep people engaged long term, Loop Wardrobe will also use built-in notifications and seasonal campaigns to motivate users to keep swapping and upcycling. For example, a New Year New Loop challenge could reward people for clearing out their wardrobe sustainably, or a festival fit swap in summer could connect users looking for new looks without spending extra money. The goal is to make sustainable fashion feel dynamic and relevant all year round. So, the whole plan connects the product's sustainable, the price is realistic, and the distribution fits Gen Z lifestyles, and the promotion speaks their language. Everything works together to make Loop Wardrobe the go-to app for fashion. That's cool, affordable, and actually good for the planet.
As you've seen today, Loop Wardrobe isn't just another fashion app. It's a new way of experiencing style, sustainability, and community. We've identified a generation that cares deeply about the planet, but feels limited by expensive and unreliable eco-friendly options. But we've built a solution that turns circular fashion into something accessible, social, and exciting. Loop Wardrobe helps young people express their style, feel confident, and make better choices for the planet, while also connecting with others who care. With swapping, upcycling tips, and fun rewards, we make sustainable fashion simple and achievable for everyday life. With a clear brand identity, a strong position in the market, and a marketing strategy designed to grow through community, social engagement, and partnerships, Loop Wardrobe has the potential to shift behavior from fast fashion and throwaway culture to conscious fashion that's fun, affordable, and lasting. Our vision is simple: to inspire a generation to see clothing not as disposable, but as something that can be worn, shared, repaired, and repeated. Thank you for watching our pitch. We hope you will join the movement and take the first step into a future where style never ends with Loop Wardrobe. And remember, wear, share, repair, and repeat.
Thank you very much, Faria, Luke, and Jordan, for explaining what Loop Wardrobe's mission is. This project is all about sustainability and how we can shop sustainably without breaking the bank. As Gen Z, we all know that sustainability and price are two things which we really struggle with in today's generation. Though, with Loop Wardrobe, we are one step ahead. Not to forget that there are many other websites where you can shop sustainably, though there are a lot of onboard fees and in-app pricing. So, in order to minimize this, Loop Wardrobe only charges $6.99 monthly. And posting and shipping is all 110% free. So please, join the Loop and join us to creating a more greener earth.